Intro's on me. My fault. So welcome, welcome to Ball Essential Wrestling Edition. My fault. I thought you was doing the intro. But anyway, welcome to Ball Essential Wrestling Edition. Me and your boy Phil over here. Over here. My fault.
Damn.
Yeah, here you go. Me and your boy Phil. We just gonna do some quick WrestleMania predictions and we're gonna do a little grid challenge at the end too. Just have a little fun. It's gonna be
Hopefully
real
it does
quick
a lot
though.
better than me and John's. John's
Hopefully.
is struggling. But
But let's get to it, man. WrestleMania is this Saturday.
damn, how your day going? Damn, I want to know how you
Hold
been.
on,
Damn,
hold
no
on.
intro.
Yeah, let me finish.
Damn.
Like I
First, you
was saying,
introduce your friend in the whole men's bracket challenge. That was it.
like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. WrestleMania is this Saturday and Sunday, and I, for one, am very excited to see what happens. Um, it's gonna be a watch party. I think Phil will be hosting a watch party on Twitch. I will
Twitch and YouTube.
be If I'm home, I will do my best to hop on. If I'm not, which one day I will be, one day I won't be. Not sure which day is which, but I will do my best to hop on. I will be in tune and ready. But before we get started, bro, how you doing, bro? How was your week? I haven't spoken to
That's a
you in a
lot
minute.
better. Thank you. It's been a while since we got a little 1v1 talk. Well, I mean, hey, it's been up and down, mostly down, but hey, always these recordings always find a way to cheer me up. So, hey, we're here. Plus, to talk WWE with my boy Elijah, who's going to
Yes,
be hopefully NBA fantasy basketball champion. So,
yes, sir.
fingers crossed.
Okay, yeah. For those who don't know, we at Baller Central have a league every year for basketball and football, and this year I am headed to the championship
Yeah.
against my cousin. Second year in a row in the chip, baby. Hopefully this year I pull it off. Last
Second
year
time's
I
the charm.
lost. I forgot how much I lost by last year. It's probably less than like 30 points still.
Who do you lose
It
to?
was I lost to you. It was real close last year. I made the mistake of starting Clay Thompson over Derek White, which anybody would have done. Clay Thompson had 2 points, Derek White had 34. So yeah, that's the game right there. Phil, champion last year. Um he got a crown and scepter out of it along with the prize money. And he also got my cut of the prize money too. Because that was a bet that we did. Yeah.
Tremendous.
First place got everything. So I came back with a vengeance this year. Um Came back with a vengeance this week, honestly. I was down about 400, 500 earlier this maybe not 500. I was down about 400 earlier this week though. Came back with the win. I'm excited though.
Hey,
Trying
Family
to
Bowl. I'm excited.
trying to get this done.
Someone got paid off, but hey, I'm excited to see the matchup.
Yeah, man. For the Tommy beat me twice this year already, So, but it's tough to beat somebody 3 times. And this time my team's healthy.
Gotcha. How have you been doing?
I'm chilling, man.
Mood.
Life is life. But
We got PR answer
we're not even gonna dive into that. I did so much talking already. We just gonna get straight to these WrestleMania predictions. So for the first match, we got Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Match. There's only 3 teams in it though.
Right.
But we don't need that last team to know that the winner is going to be. Well, first of all, who's in the match?
Yep. So it's
It's
gonna.
Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, one team. Is it Natalia and Shotzi's another team?
Yeah.
Ronda and Shayna should be another team, and we don't know who that fourth team is going to be.
Sasha and no, imagine.
Imagine Sasha and Naomi back
And
again.
they got to win. If it's them, they probably will win.
If it's Sasha and Naomi, there's no excuse for them to win.
Yeah.
But
People
if
keep
it's
asking
not,
Naomi.
if it's anybody else, it should be Liv and Raquel.
Yeah,
We
I
know
agree with
Hunter
that.
loves himself Raquel Rodriguez.
Who does Vince love?
Vince loves Ronda probably, but
Mm,
I refuse to believe that Vince is in charge.
okay. Who do you think that fourth member that team's gonna be? If you know how to guess, I don't think there's a lot of options, is there?
There's not a lot of women options, if we're being honest, but it should be Carmella and Chelsea Green.
I've seen that a lot. Yeah. Also, maybe some random NXT women, maybe match up into it. Who knows? Just cause.
Fatal Attraction broke up.
Yeah, they did.
what's the name?
Shout out Gigi.
Kaden and Katana. I think forgot their names. I think that's their names.
Yeah.
But they're a women's tag team. I like them a lot. I follow Kaden on Instagram. Or follow
Oh,
one of them on Instagram.
I have
Yeah,
feelings for
yeah.
one.
I like their wrestling style though. Like they're very interesting character. Yeah. But if I had to pick a team for real that's already on the main roster, it would be Chelsea Green and Carmella. Um, I will say I don't know who has a match at Stand and Deliver, but that's a big deal with somebody coming up from NXT because can't have Kaden and Katana rest at Stand and Deliver and then come up to the main roster less than an hour later doing this fatal four way. So that matters. But yeah, my pick is Liv and Raquel.
We have to agree with that. Plus, here at Ball Center, we love Liv Morgan. So we, as a collective.
No, not we. It's me. Liv is mine. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Don't you have Nikita
yeah, I'm willing to
and
share.
Bailey?
Yes, big booty Bailey. Hey, big booty. Oh, sorry. Shout
Okay.
out to Ladonna style.
Yeah, down bad.
Excellent.
So yeah, that's our pick for that match. Next match is going to be the Fatal Four men's match. Only team I know is going to win this match. I mean, that I know is in the match and they're going to win is Braun and Ricochet.
Ooh, Street Profits taking out.
Street Profits taking L.
Was it them? The Street
I
Profits.
think they take this L, but the next season, because you know how WWE starts, WrestleMania is the season finale. Then the next season stuff. Yeah, I think the next season Street Profits get pushed. But Braun and Ricochet have been over like for a while now.
Yeah.
But then again, Street Profits have been taking a lot of L's lately.
Yeah. Wait, it's them, the Street Profits, the Knights, or the Vikings, and who's the fourth one?
I don't know who the fourth one is.
Is it Gable and Otis?
Is it?
Let me check. I haven't pulled that. I'm pretty sure it's Gable and Otis.
All right, you pull it up. I'm gonna just say this though: Viking Raiders can afford to take a loss. Nobody's really here for them. Valhalla. Nobody's. We're not fans, to be honest.
It is Gable and Otis.
Okay, Gable and Otis, they're definitely gonna lose because they're gonna push Gable as a single star. So it's time to break up the team, and this is how they're gonna do it.
We need to see Max and Male modeling maybe involved in
Yeah,
that match as a
they're
distraction.
gonna pull up, and that's why Otis, my fault, is not gonna be a
Otis, yeah.
factor. And yeah,
They've been
Gable will not
entertaining.
be able to
They've
stop
been
them.
very entertaining, low key. They're funny.
Yeah. Um, it's
But
really between the Street Profits and Braun and Ricochet, but like, all right, I think Braun and Ricochet still wins this match, but Montez, I don't know. The Street Profits have been taking a lot of L's lately, so yeah, it might be them. What you think?
I'll go with the Street Profits just because they were in like a sort of type. They're sort of the same type of match last year with Rated RK Bro and the Usos, I believe.
Yeah,
And there's no titles on the line, so nothing too just take. And I think they, and to make up for last year, I think they pick up the W this year. But I do agree it's between those two teams.
yeah, I think that's clear. So that's yeah, that's the pre-card though. Nobody cares about those matches. We're here for the meat of the show.
Uh,
I'm so glad I'm editing that because that won't be in there.
I mean,
Anyway,
I have, I mean, clipped,
now we can leave it in there. I don't care.
That's what she
Damage
said.
Control versus Becky, Lita, and Trish. And all right, so I know Damage Control has been taking a whole lot of L's lately, but they're gonna have to take another one because there's no way you're gonna have a returning Trish Stratus and Lita and make them take a L at WrestleMania, especially after just giving Becky and Lita the belts. Damage Control is gonna lose again here, and I don't know what's gonna spark this group breaking up, but it's about that time for this
For Damage
group to.
Control?
Yes, it's not working. They're not over. Only person in the group that I like is Dakota.
I was about to say the same thing. I love Dakota.
Like Io, don't get me wrong, she's an amazing wrestler, but Dakota's the only one I really like in the group.
Maybe they turn on her, like her and Io turn after maybe Raw or the next Raw.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
keep in mind that draft is coming up, so that might be the thing that breaks up Damage Control. You might have to send Becky to SmackDown anyway, because they need superstars down there.
Right. I mean, there's no titles on the line, right? There's no like free
No,
bird
no
thing.
titles on the line. It's just a straight triple threat. Triple threat. 6-man tag match, 6-woman tag. Sorry. Um. So yeah, I got Becky Lynch and Trish. What you got?
Yeah, I got them as well. There's no way you bring out Lita and Trish and they take an L on WrestleMania. I mean, if they do, props to them being professional and like propping up damage control. But I don't see it. Plus the way that they've been on fire recently, got to go with them.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what Hunter says with especially because I think he's trying to make it a case to push the youth, but at the same time, that this is Becky, Lita, and Trish we're talking about here. Like, if it's
You,
Goldberg, yeah.
but how many times
If
you gonna
it's
have Trish
MVP,
Stratus at WrestleMania again?
yeah. If it's MVP, he could take a loss. You feel me? He's already set. His career's set basically.
we,
So
got, we got another
anyway,
women's
yeah.
match coming up as well.
I just did that to rag on MVP. I thought you was gonna say something back, but
Oh no, I mean, hey, he's a phenomenal U.S. champion. So, ugh, pain.
Bianca versus Asuka
Oh, what the for
because I
him and
I
Matt Hardy rivalry was tremendous.
I like MVP as a U.S. champ, but it's just I don't I don't know if he really did the belt that much justice.
I mean, during his time period, probably yeah, but he has a pretty entertaining SmackDown time when he was there,
I
in my
don't know. I
opinion.
think he could have done more as a character, but then
Yeah,
again, I don't know. I was my U.S. champ is Kofi.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but Bianca versus Asuka. This is weird to say because I was all for Asuka taking this title a few weeks ago, maybe a little over a month ago. But I think Bianca takes this win because I think she's gonna turn into what Cena was.
No, I've seen a lot of comparisons too about that. The strength, the title reign. Hey, most likely.
I think she's just gonna out wrestle Asuka. I don't know who you're gonna take to take these belts off of her at this point because she smoked Becky, got the belts back from her. She beat Bailey so many times, nobody wants to see that again. Rhea's fighting Charlotte,
It might. I think the only person left is probably Rhea down
but
the road. Obviously, yeah.
she's on SmackDown.
Hey, like you said,
Um,
the draft.
maybe Dewdrop is not credible enough. I mean, sorry, Piper Nevin, she's back. Um, Liv Morgan's not credible at all. I'm not gonna lie, I love Liv, but she not standing toe to toe with Bianca and making it look believable. Um, Nobody wants to see a belt on Ronda. Maybe Shayna, but she got to build up some credibility too.
Maybe Raquel down the road when she builds up more credibility.
Yeah. You said who?
Raquel down the road.
I thought Raquel was going to be fighting Charlotte at WrestleMania. I thought Rhea was fighting Bianca, but
Yeah, we all thought that. That was a very hyped up match, Bianca and Rhea.
yeah, I got Bianca.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. Too much momentum. Plus, I do you think Asuka's momentum faded after that WrestleMania spot? After the whole match? No, sorry, Royal Rumble spot with the whole uh, face paint thing.
No, it's just that creative did not do enough with building her to make her look like she's going to take these titles. That's just. Then
Yeah,
again, disclaimer: we are shooting this before the last week of WrestleMania, so we don't know what's going to happen on Raw on March 27th or on SmackDown on April 1st, 2nd.
first, second.
Nope, March 30th. March 31st, sorry. 31 days in March. So yeah, I got Bianca. What you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Bianca as well.
All right,
I
yeah.
agree with that.
Next match will be Brock versus Omos, and this is a match I do not want to see at all.
Is it gonna be the bathroom break match?
Yes, this is going to be a bathroom break. I don't smoke, but it's going to be a smoke break. It's like
I'm gonna get my snack for a quick break.
we going to be playing party games at this point. This is when we go upstairs to get food. Like, no, I'm not watching this match.
Yo, turn on that 2K real quick. WWE 2K. We'll play a quick match.
Yeah, Omos is going to win this match though.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to because the rumors of Brock being out the door saying this is like a final match to help push up the talent. Do you think Brock's probably
I
done after this, or
I still see one more match. He got to fight Gunther. You got to. He has to. He has to. And I want to see him fight Braun Breaker too, low key, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's gonna be way too long of a wait.
Well, rumor has it Breaker's dropping that title Saturday to Mello.
And then Monday night, mm,
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him on Raw on Monday night. But yeah,
yeah, Monday night after Mania is always something you got to tune into.
yep.
Okay.
Their voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand.
Hey, also I've seen you've seen that rumor as well.
They
Hey,
talk
oh,
to me.
yeah. Also near the end, probably after we do the grid stuff, we'll probably do our like our predictions for post WrestleMania, like what we expect on Monday Night Raw, because they always drop a lot of surprises on Monday Night Raw as well. So stay tuned for that later down in the episode. So I got almost as well. I just think that they're hyping
Yeah.
him up. A lot of people didn't want to see this matchup, and it just makes no sense for Brock to win. He has nothing to gain, but I guess it's a little prop up for Omos. So I'll take
They
Omos.
got
And
plenty
plus,
of matches
MVP's
already.
his manager. I got to go with Omos.
Yeah. That's not why I'm going Omos. It's just that it's like you said, it's Brock's headed out the door. We know it. It's time for him to just put people over.
Okay. Maybe Goldberg versus
Um,
him.
no, don't want to see that at all. Next match is Edge versus Finn. And this one, all right, this is not the most unpredictable match on the card, but it is one of them. And kind of like I said with Brock just now, Edge is headed out the door, kind of. And I love Edge. He's one of my top 5 favorite superstars of all time. But Demon Finn Balor is going to win this match.
How'd you like the what's it called? The little speeches they've been given. Like Edge, I think Edge was like in darkness with some candles around him.
Yeah,
Like the promos they're giving.
it's gonna be Brood Edge versus Demon Finn. That's what I know is happening. I'm looking forward to it. But it's kind of that situation where, all right, Edge came back. He had his feel good story. I genuinely thought. I'm sorry to say this. I genuinely thought for a second that when it came to WrestleMania, when he was fighting Daniel Bryan and Roman, I thought he was going to pin Bryan to win the title. I
I think
thought they just put Daniel Bryan in that match to protect Roman so Edge can have his feel good comeback story and Roman would get the belt back somehow. When that didn't happen, I realized Edge's time as a main event champion, it's up. He's still credible to face them, but his time as a champ is over.
right. I think
So it's that time. Yeah, sorry. It's that time for me. I think he's going to give back. And giving back here is putting Finn over, and he'll be taking a break after this because he's not full time.
yeah, I think there's rumors of saying his retirement run is going to end. Like his final match will probably be in Canada. I don't know when that is on the schedule for WWE, but it should be coming up very soon. So I think that will be when he like hangs it up because
I
there's
don't
been
think
reports of that.
I don't think he's hanging it up so soon, but
Well, like
I
seeing maybe seeing a time like part time, like you said.
yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, I think Finn wins this match because he's the full timer. Judgment
yeah,
Day has to come out of WrestleMania looking super strong because the bloodline is falling.
yeah. Damian Priest
But
is
we'll get to that.
over here in the corner, just it's like I don't have anything to do with WrestleMania. I got to carry everyone's bags, I guess. Damn.
But Damian Priest wrestled with Bad Bunny last year, so you whereas Finn did nothing last year.
Oh, right. Also, we're not gonna see AJ Styles match this year because he's had one consecutively for a while now.
He broke his ankle. He can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
Shout
have
out
to go.
AJ though.
I have to go Finn as well. It's just something to build him up, and Edge is up. Edge is gonna go down to the part time, like you said. Yeah, I'll go with Finn. Okay. What we got next?
Next match, my fault. Ray versus Dom. All right, listen.
Long time storytelling here.
Dominic Mysterio. I said this on Twitter that the I forgot who he fought too. Was it Santos Escobar?
I think it was on SmackDown, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was him.
it was the first good match I've seen out of Dominic. A solo match, that was the first good match I've seen out of him. But aside from that, he's been doing great work as a heel, getting heat, and I'm starting to love his character.
Right.
So, with that being said, I think this is Ray's retirement match.
I see
Dom,
that.
I think Dom gets this win.
Ooh.
I think Ray got his pop because everybody was waiting so long for Ray to hit Dom.
Yep.
That was his pop. I think the people got what they wanted. They wanted Ray to hit Dom. Ray said he's gonna fight him. I do think Ray's gonna put his own son over though. I Ray's 40. What? How old is he? 48.
Damn. Cue clip.
Ray's old, bro. It's about that time.
Let's see, Rey Mysterio 8. He's 48. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, last year he got the cover of 2K, the one that the WWE, the one that 2K Studios has taken over. So he has tribute there, and plus he was in a match last year with Dom. Yeah, he probably is out the door. In I think they lost last year, I believe, as a tag team against Logan and Miz. And I think Rey Mysterio takes another L. Yeah, like I said, his son is on the rise. Like you said, his ring work needs some work, but he's been doing great on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to see what Dom has on the biggest stage. No, there's no tag team. It's you 1v1 to see what you can do on the biggest stage of them all. So I think Bray definitely puts Dom over for WrestleMania.
If I feel like maybe if Dom doesn't deliver, maybe they called an audible to have Ray go over. But nah, man, Dom got to win
Maybe
this match.
interference from the wife/mother. Maybe a little slap while she's in the stands. We'll see.
Nah, man, Dom's going over though.
Now
But yeah,
they're gonna bring the mother to beat Dom's ass mid match. It's crazy.
I will not be as invested in this match as I will be in some of the others, but this is going to be a good match.
Right. Okay.
Next match though is going to be Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley, and this is probably the most predictable match of them all. Actually, it's not. There's another very predictable match, but this match is for the women. This is very predictable. Charlotte Flair is not winning this match.
Yep.
We all know this.
Like you said, they got to put up those three people. Finn and Rhea have to go over.
Yeah, and it's also about that time where Charlotte has a storyline that doesn't involve a title. Because since she's been on the main roster, I cannot remember when she's had a storyline that did not involve a title. Except for when she was fighting Lacey Evans, I think. But I don't know if she had the title
We
there.
haven't seen Lacey Evans in a minute either. Watch her and someone else be the tag team.
Anyway, Charlotte got to do something without a belt. Go to AEW. Leave. I don't want you here no more. I'm gonna edit that out. But
but Andrade, perfect. No. Now they're trying to make her get the world championship, Ric Flair's world title reign in her first 10 years. This is gonna be crazy.
yeah, it's just every time Charlotte's in a match, put the belt on her. Like, come on, no.
Well, would that be? Do you think? Like speaking about AEW, people were saying like the women's division is like better than WWE's women's division.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. The men's division isn't better either. AEW is a B show, okay? Your draw is MJF, Kenny Omega,
Brian Danielson. Sorry,
Bryan Danielson. You feel me? Like you have stars, do not get me wrong, but WWE is still the A show.
Yeah.
I don't care what those ratings said back then when y'all won a few nights. WWE was still the A show then too.
Right. Yeah, it just makes sense for Ripley to win because ever since the Rumble, she's been building up that momentum. She's been, as a heel, she's been getting a lot of heat. She's been, a bigger face than Charlotte.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's really crazy because Charlotte's the face. I don't understand why Rhea's getting cheered so much.
Oh, the whole mommy gimmick. That's why.
Well, even still, like the rest of Judgment Day is getting boos. Finn's not really getting boos because people love Finn, but at the same time, he's getting boos because he's doing heel work.
Yeah,
Dominic and Damian Priest are getting. Well, Dominic is getting booed out the arena right now. Damian Priest is getting his regular boos. You feel me? But Rhea's getting cheered. Like this is wild.
Yeah, it just makes sense for her to win. We gotta see what Charlotte Flair can do outside of that title. Because think about it, if she does most of her work as a title holder, what else does she have to offer?
Yeah, so And it's the same thing I was saying about Ronda too, because and Becky, you got to find storylines without titles for the women, man.
Yeah. I mean, how do you have like a lot of confidence in the women's division for WWE?
I
Do you
do
think?
have confidence. Oh, I thought you asked a question. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, that was a question. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
How confident do you feel in the women's division?
I feel very confident in the women's division's ability to tell a story. It's just the writers are not sitting here giving them these storylines.
Yeah.
Like, give. I'm trying to think of a storyline that they could use that's not a faction storyline,
What they
but
got to do, they got to get back to 05, 06. You got to hire the 5-star writers, have them write some matches in my GM mode. You got to get those writers. That's what you got to do.
But yeah, I mean, the women need to be showcased a little bit more in WWE. I won't lie. But with the women being showcased more, I think SmackDown might need an extra 30 minutes.
Well, it's 2 hours, right?
Yeah, SmackDown's
And it
2 hours,
Raw's
Raw's
3.
three. I think SmackDown needs an extra 30 because you're kind of only rolling out one women's match. And if you roll out two, one of the women's matches is gonna be like a 3 minute squash. And nah, man, you gotta give them a little time, man. Like a good match, Raquel versus Shayna Baszler could be a banger. Okay.
They need to like get Baszler up there too. She's a good talent, a great UFC fighter as well in the past. They got to give her some opportunities as well. She
I
could be a good deal.
Another one, Liv Morgan versus Carmella could be a banger.
Also bring back, nah, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Shotzi, Shotzi and Liv Morgan could be a banger too. Let these women wrestle.
Yep. Yeah, they got, also we got to see who gets up as well from NXT. A lot of good talent from NXT as well.
Man, NXT, I'm not gonna. Their, their women's division is so stagnant, though.
True, but some of these girls are some athleticism. You know what I'm talking about? Which one? Shit. What's her name?
You're not talking about Roxanne,
No. Sol Ruka. That potential.
please. Okay.
Oh,
I'm biased. I love Roxanne Perez.
I'm about to say, yeah,
She's
the whole
amazing.
the, the whole storyline of her, like I think that was obviously her faking injured losing the title. Probably
Yeah,
all set up this Saturday. So
but she's amazing. But
okay,
this is the thing though. A lot of women on the roster are amazing, and they're just not getting a chance to really shine.
yeah, it's a tough
I
about
mean, not in
company.
NXT. They're getting shot in NXT.
You got so many people and so much amount of screen time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next matchup, Seth versus Logan, and if they give my boy Seth another L,
Now Seth has been going through it this week. You saw what happened to him.
nah, what happened?
So Monday night, obviously, he got
I
knocked
think
out
he
by
got knocked
Logan
out.
Paul.
Yeah,
Thursday, it was Wednesday or Thursday. He got hacked by an NFT company. His account.
really.
Yeah, so basically, a random NFT account took over his Twitter account and then changed his profile, Abby, and everything, and it was selling Undertaker NFTs. He's like, hey, as Seth Rollins, obviously not him, you should check this out and yada yada. Use discount code. Basically, his whole thing got hacked, and they were trying to sell NFTs on his Twitter account.
I didn't know he got hacked, but
Yeah,
still, Seth needs a W. It's not fair how many L's he's taking, especially on pay-per-views.
yeah,
Like he lost to Cody 3 times last year. The only win y'all gave him was over Matt Riddle, who's in
yeah.
rehab.
Yeah, and plus I think Logan Paul had enough W's so far. Won a WrestleMania, won a SummerSlam. I mean,
Yeah,
he
Logan can afford an L right now.
he can take it off.
He's
Yeah.
still Logan Paul. But the reason I also think Seth will win anyway is because Logan knocked him out twice. He knocked him out twice. Storyline, if I don't know if they're still doing 50-50 booking, but that means Seth got to get two up on him now. So,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
It makes sense for Seth to win. He needs some W's in. I mean, Logan Paul obviously is going to be there for a while. He's had a whole ass contract with him. Maybe you can even extend this rivalry a little bit longer to WrestleMania Backlash as well. So you got to
Yeah.
make it balanced.
I also think that when it comes to it and they do unify these titles, these Universal title and the World WWE title, if they do create a second belt, if they do, Seth is going to be the person to be able to carry that belt.
Also, a match I might want to see in the future: Seth versus Grayson Waller. That might be a decent matchup in the future.
I like Grayson Waller a lot,
I
actually.
feel, I feel like
Good match.
them back and forth on
That
the
could be a
mic.
really good match. like I'm not like I don't follow NXT like as much as I should as a WWE guy, but there's a few people in NXT that when they do come up to the main roster, such as Grayson Waller,
Carmelo.
Mello Hayes, Ron Breaker, I don't like him, but when they come up to the main roster, they're gonna have some good matches.
I just gotta make sure they get booked right. So, oof. So it's the tough part.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Seth.
I'm
It's a regular match, right? It's not any
a regular
stipulation.
match, no
Yeah,
stipulations.
yeah. Let me get Seth. I'm hoping that they tie in the whole NFT hacking thing to Logan Paul in the storyline because he was known to rip off a lot of people in an NFT scam as well. So
The,
hopefully those two connect.
the issue is that Logan might not be available for tomorrow's Raw because he's not available. They said it when they booked the storyline. Logan's not available every week to be able to push this storyline.
Oh, I mean, Seth could probably air him out by himself then. Bring up that
Possibly, maybe have Logan via satellite or something,
like the
going
Rock.
in on the big screen.
I bring
Record
it
a
via
promo.
satellite.
Yeah, maybe we'll see, man.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, let's use recordings as well. So we'll
yeah.
see. Yeah, let me get Seth.
All right, so yeah, we both got Seth in this match. I'm hoping it's Seth for real though.
Imagine.
If it's Logan, I'm gonna be upset. But the next match, this is the most unpredictable one on the card to me.
I think it's easy to pick.
All right, Phil, go ahead.
I think it's gonna be Gunther. There's no way you stop his momentum right now. He has been rolling ever since Royal Rumble as well. He's been one. I think he's gonna increase this reign as IC champ. Obviously, it's gonna be a good match. All three of these guys definitely have what it takes to be an IC champion. But if you want to get a matchup down the road like Brock versus Gunther, you're gonna have to build up Gunther even more, and this is the perfect opportunity to do so.
All right, here's my issue though. Remember what I said about the Edge Daniel Bryan Roman match? They're bringing in an extra guy to be able to take that pin, so somebody looks strong. Drew needs a win in front of a crowd. That's where my mind is. Drew needs a big win in front of a crowd, and a WrestleMania crowd for sure. Another thing that's on my mind, like you said, Gunther does need to keep his momentum and everything. But Sheamus needs a reward for carrying this company for a while.
He's been consistent.
There was a point when Roman was not on SmackDown where the Brawling Brutes and Sheamus were top draw. Like Sheamus needs, and this is the one title that he's never won. This would make him a Grand Slam champ.
Yep, U.S. World, tag.
And that's making me lean towards Sheamus a little bit, even though he did lose to Gunther twice.
I know pin Drew, I guess.
Yeah, but I think he could pin Drew because Drew's credibility will not take a hit. Nobody's credibility is going to take a hit in this match, period. But I really think it's Sheamus. I genuinely think it's Sheamus. And I might be biased too.
We can bet on WWE matches now, right? Imagine.
I don't think we can bet on WrestleMania though. I think.
Travis. I think DK might have some stuff. We'll see. I'll check.
Maybe, but yeah, I got Sheamus in this match. I understand anybody that has anybody else too. Like this can go either way.
Yeah, I feel like Drew needs something because ever since the COVID era, he hasn't done much.
I mean, he did have a banger Clash at the Castle.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
But I think this is also a time that maybe it's time for you to actually go after Solo. What you think, Drew?
I like that. I'd like that. Well, I think they might push the Solo and Cody thing after WrestleMania 2. Maybe it's possible.
I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna push Solo and Cody. I think
that was a good reference though. We'll talk about that with the Roman and Cody match. But,
yeah.
Up next.
All right. So the next match,
kicking off WrestleMania.
Theory and State. Oh,
this is gonna be the first match off the rip.
All right. This is predictable, but I'm gonna tell you what will piss me off.
Yeah, there's been a lot of reports of
if Cena wins this match, and disclaimer, I am an Austin Theory fan. Not a lot of people like this kid, even though he's probably the same age as me. A lot of people like him.
Damn.
Oh. I do.
Babies.
I like him. I like him a lot. I do think he should have dropped the title to Edge. They could have set up a whole triple threat, but then yes, Edge has to continue this Judgment Day storyline for some reason, even though it's been dragging on for almost a year.
They've been on it for a while.
Tired of it. But yeah, Theory has to win this match. If Cena wins, they're gonna bury Theory. His best bet is to go back to NXT at that point. Him and Apollo Crews just fight. Loser leaves. Okay.
Oof.
Theory has to win this match. So that's my pick. Theory.
Yeah, I mean, there's a theory. There's this theory going on TikTok. If Cena wins, this will be like his final hoorah. He's basically saying, the guy who made up the theory was saying, if Cena wins Monday night, he comes out. I don't have that many matches left in me. I'm gonna try to make this last run most out of it. So I'll be bringing back the U.S. Open Challenge, and whoever wants some, come get some. His catchphrase, yada yada. How would you feel if that happened if Cena wins?
I don't want it to happen because I'm a Theory fan. I don't want Theory to be buried because I already know if Cena wins, the people are going to turn away from this guy entirely.
Cena said it himself too. He said
Yeah,
it's over if you lose. Yeah.
like he has to win this match, and if Cena wins, yes, that's a perfect way to debut Braun Breaker, but it's also a perfect way to do it if Theory wins.
Yeah. Also, there's reports saying Cena. There's a reason why his first match on the board because Cena won't have time to stay, like for a while. So I'm guessing after this match he's out. So it probably makes sense that he loses, and he's always put talent over, especially the last few years as well. So it makes sense. Busy schedule and that.
And
So
then Theory has
he's
to win
gonna
this
take it
match.
out. Dip.
Hunter, if you hear me,
Yep.
Theory got to win this match. Please,
Yep. He's gonna take
please.
Cena's gonna take it out and off to a movie premiere or TV show premiere.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and we got two of the
Um,
most important matches left as well.
the next match is this tag match between the Usos and Sammy and KO, and I think this
Banger.
is along with the Rhea Ripley thing. This is probably one of the most predictable matches on this card. Sammy and KO are winning this match. It's time to begin the fall of the Bloodline story, and it's going to start with Sammy and KO dethroning the Usos.
I agree with that.
There's nothing even really else. There's nothing much else to talk about with this match. That's the answer. That's it.
Right, it makes sense because obviously this whole bloodline thing can last forever. And I think once that Roman 1,000 days runs up, it's goodbye. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to put the trickles in, put the doubt in the Usos as well. So you got to give it to Sammy and KO.
Has to. Um, there's nothing else to talk about this match. I know we saved this one for the last because it's one of the juiciest storylines, but yeah, that's it. There's nothing to talk about.
Right? Do you think Solo will make his appearance in the match?
No.
He'll probably be
Well,
prepping for Roman versus Cody.
Solo will be flanking Roman.
Okay.
I think they'll probably go out there and Roman will say, Solo, not you. Go. You two
And just
handle
be
this.
Paul Heyman out there.
You two handle
Ringside.
this. Exactly. You two handle this problem. Get rid of them. Put them down.
Right. Okay. And speaking of Roman, perfect segue
And
into our
yes,
last match.
final match of WrestleMania weekend will be Roman versus Cody.
How do you feel about the promos leading up to this?
Promos leading up to this are amazing. Roman is trying to get into Cody's head. He's doing a good job. Roman's doing an exceptional job. But Cody he just been doing great with promos ever since he got the AEW. You feel me? And
Roman even brought up AEW.
yeah, so I think he's been fighting back, and the way that they're telling the story is that Roman's trying to get in his head and manipulate him. Roman's a master manipulator. That's kind of his character right now. Roman's trying to manipulate him, and he can't, and that's why Roman's kind of like, well, this isn't working. I don't even want to talk anymore.
He's
Storm
trying
it
to
out.
manipulate Solo too.
Yeah,
That was a great analogy by Cody saying, "I've been here before because he has been a part of Legacy with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase. You're not ready yet." And then Solo obviously part of the bloodline. It was a great analysis by Cody.
yeah. So that's where we are right now, and I'll be honest with you. I know they're gonna put Cody over.
Oh, you're gonna give Cody the match?
I know they're gonna put him over.
Ooh.
This is This is where Roman loses his titles.
It's part of the contract now. He's like, I don't. If I come back, I win the title at WrestleMania. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I know they're going to
Ooh,
put Cody over, but I so hope that they don't. I'm still going to hold out hope that Roman wins this match because I do want to see him hit 1,000 days. I want the Usos to lose these titles and Cody get this. I mean, I want to see the Usos lose the titles and then Roman still has his titles. And I don't know what they're going to do with that, but that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see happen. But I know for a fact they're going to put Cody over. And it's going to be a great pop. Don't get me wrong. It'll be a great pop. But a baby face.
like Cody Rhodes pectoral.
Yeah. A baby face Chase is way better than the baby face Reign. Drew's chase to get the title from Brock. Chef's kiss. He got it. Okay. Come on.
Well,
like heels make
better.
Heels make better champions, man. But I just wish Roman could still go over. But it's about that time. I wish they could hold off a little longer.
End of the road. For me, I'm gonna say Roman gets it. I think they end up going with the 1,000-day reign, just because I think we want him to make that history because he's been such an important part of WWE for the last I don't know how long. I do believe he gets that respect to stay as champion, but then as soon as those 1,000 days are up, I think then he loses the title. So I think they hold on a little bit more. I do think it'll be a very, very good match. Probably top 3, if not the best match of the night. Obviously with the storytelling and who's involved. But I just think they hold out a little bit longer.
If we're taking the storytelling into account, this will be the match of the weekend. But we know for sure the actual match of the weekend, pure fighting, we don't know for sure, actually. But it might, I hate to say this, but it might be Seth and Logan.
I can see that Logan had that athleticism. And Seth can too.
It could be that. I don't know who else it would be.
Because
Gunther, Drew, and Sheamus. That's also in the running.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you with Seth and Logan. Because every single pay-per-view that Logan's been part of, he's always had one crazy sequence. Last year, Frog Splash, Royal Rumble, the thing with Ricochet, and then maybe he does another crazy spot with Seth.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Match, but yeah, man.
So you got Cody, I got Roman?
Sadly.
Damn.
Like, all right. It's tough to say because like who I think is gonna win and who I want to win are two different people. Like, if we're going off of what I want Roman. But I just know that it's that time where they just Cody wins. Adrenaline in myself. Like
that, they're in his song.
When it gets to that whoa part,
yeah,
the arena is going to erupt.
I just hope they have enough, fireworks for the whole event because most of 80% is going to Cody.
Yeah, his pyro is insane. I don't know why he has so much pyro.
And part of the contract when it came over. Yeah. Okay. Who do you have at your top 3 matches before we talk about post show Monday night for this weekend, upcoming weekend?
You said what?
What are your top 3 matches for WrestleMania?
Top 3 matches: Seth Logan, Cody Roman, and Gunther, Drew, and Sheamus.
I'm gonna have to say Roman and Cody, obviously. The Usos versus Sami and KO. And then my third, probably Seth versus Logan. I agree with that.
I'm gonna say this about the Sami and KO thing. I don't think KO's that good as a match maker. Like when it comes to brawling, KO got it. He has it. Best brawler in the WWE.
But if you want to be technical.
Yeah. But if we're talking about a match, I I don't know if KO's that guy.
Understandable. Okay. So, what do we think is going to happen Monday night, the day after? Who debuts? Who? What crazy storylines happen after the day after WrestleMania?
I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. And I think Riddle returns.
Yeah, I think his suspension should be up by now.
His suspension is up, and I think AJ returns as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. They should be.
I think
Or do you think Randy shows up at WrestleMania?
I don't think he's showing up at WrestleMania. If he shows up at WrestleMania, that pop, oh my gosh, after Cody wins the title, can you imagine that?
Right, music hit. You see a snake out of nowhere.
After the whoa, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh.
That'd be a great way to close WrestleMania, actually.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. That's an amazing cliffhanger.
You see them just staring at each other like he's at the entrance. Cody's in the ring celebrating.
I just want Randy when he comes back. I need that I need that bald Randy Orton. I need that menace Randy Orton.
Maybe Riddle and Randy rivalry. Like Monday night can kick off. Riddle's happy to see him. Yada yada yada. Randy turns on him. Simple Randy move, but hey.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Just a Riddle, just when he's back, just hey bro, how you doing?
Mink.
The whole dialogue, and Randy doesn't. I don't want Randy to say anything during that dialogue. Just stare at him, just a little, and then RKO.
Yeah. I'm about to say any NXT show ups Monday night.
Only person that would be worth a show up is Braun Breaker. Again, I will reiterate, I do not like his character. Got to do something interesting.
Right.
But I'll be honest, I think it's about time to I know NXT's not a third brand. But you need to it needs I think WWE might need a new show. You have a whole lot.
Main event.
Main event's not on TV though.
That's not damn.
If it is, then I'm just mistaken.
Right.
But I don't know, man. You need it. You have a lot of talent in WWE. You need a third show, unless you're going to get rid of some of these part timers.
Yeah. Also, there's rumors going around. International talent may be debuting on Monday night. New Japan,
Jay White.
Wrestling Jay White. Yeah. Maybe him and AJ Styles.
Possibly.
Bullet Club.
Be a little reunion.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just something. I don't know, man. You got a lot of talent in WWE, and you need another show.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe on Wednesdays.
That'd be petty. Honestly, fuck it. Why not? Why wouldn't they do that? Bring back the ratings war. Yeah, but yeah, I would say Jay White and AJ Styles would be a very good rivalry to watch if Jay White does debut. If they do sign him.
Finn probably pop up if they do that.
Oh yeah, yep. A whole Bullet Club storyline. It'll give Carl and what's the other guy's name?
Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows something to do as well. So I like it. Who else would? I think that's it. Is there any other rumors? People like on free agency besides Jay White that could pop up? Oh, Eva Marie can make it. Music hits.
I think Ray's contract is up though soon. As we stated before, Brock's contract is up soon.
Zack Ryder shows up Monday night.
No, Zack Ryder will not be showing up.
He's saying he's not ruling out a return, but it's obviously not going to be this early.
Yeah, but he's not showing up now.
Yeah.
MJF is not showing up anytime soon.
Nope. I think that's Jay White, and then obviously the NXT people. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, man. But listen, I'm not even worried about none of that yet. I'm excited for this weekend.
Right. Yeah. I don't know whether we'll be streaming on Twitch, obviously, but I don't know if it's going to be the gaming channel or the podcast channel. We'll make the decision down the road. We'll probably have it promoted like around Wednesday or Thursdays. So tune into our socials for that.
Yeah.